pricing news with a big change for polypropylene and a chaotic market for polyethylene. Welcome to Material Insights. I'm Plastics News Editor Don Lepp. I'm talking with Senior Reporter Frank Esposito. Frank, let's talk about the polypropylene market as first.
Sure, Don. Polypropylene prices have really reversed themselves in the last couple of months. Prices in May were down 8 cents a pound on average. That's after they were down 11 cents in April. That follows the 3-month period. The first quarter of the year, prices were up 27 cents. So this is tied into the PGP, polymer grade propylene market, production and availability there. There's really been an oversupply of polypropylene that has fed into less propylene being needed. So it sort of feeds back on itself. It was very surprising in the first quarter. The estimate for U.S. Polypropylene demand was down 8% from a year ago. Now, you'll remember that GDP for the overall economy was up about 1% in the first quarter. So those two numbers are out of whack. They usually follow pretty closely, but that just kind of tells you how much propylene had been in oversupply, even though the pricing was up because of the PGP situation. Looking ahead, large export rates for Chinese polypropylene, some of that was reaching the U.S. market. We saw a report from Blue Clover that talked about stabilizing polypropylene prices in the months ahead. We'll have to see if that actually takes place.
Okay. Now, polyethylene, you had described it to me earlier this week as chaotic.
It was just a mess. If you look at supply demand, polyethylene should have been down 3 cents in May, but the resin producers really held firm and were able to keep prices flat for the month. We had heard talk about some non-market adjustments, which are usually seen at the end of the year, being given in May. So people may be seeing a 2 or 3 cent move there, but not as far as widely reported contract pricing. Again, polyethylene, there's material available, demand not super great. So the factors were there for a reduction last month, but it did not happen. We could see that this month there's still a price increase on the table. It's gone from 5 cents to 3 cents. People are seeing that more as like a placeholder type thing, and one that doesn't really have much of a chance of going through unless there's some major change in supply demand. So we'll have to see what happens with polyethylene, but the expected did not become reality in May.
Thanks very much, Frank. That's Material Insights for this week. Make sure to follow Plastics News for all the latest materials-related news in print and every day online at plasticsnews.com.